Is using 3D models in your art considered cheating? Such a question has been asked online many times and answered a billion times more by several people, and here I am to give my own personal opinion on that topic. Hello everyone, my name is Sarah and welcome to the video. Today we're discussing 3D models and their use. I personally think it's an interesting conversation topic, so let's get right into it. Nowadays, 3D models have become easier to access in drawing. Some apps have their own 3D models, such as Clip Studio Paint. Meanwhile, other apps, while not having 3D models, do have blank templates to help with drawing, such as Ibis Paint. There's also other apps that exist that can be used to get 3D models, one of which is my personal favorite called Easy Pose. It's free to download on Google Play, I recommend it highly, and I am not sponsored. Usually, in some discussions, using 3D models has been called quote-unquote cheating, which to me is really funny because art is not a test which you can cheat on. I see using 3D models the same way as using drawing references you find on Pinterest. However, people like to argue that using 3D models is not the same as using drawing references because some people draw directly on the 3D models, hence why people argue it's cheating and not real art. Now, let's get something out of the way. As long as the drawing was made by a human, it is real art, unless it was otherwise made with the use of AI, making the art no longer real, but rather a jumbled mess of stolen arts from real artists. I'll expand on this topic in the near future in a longer video. For now, let's just focus on 3D models. That aside, 3D models have a history of being incredibly useful for comic artists because it's not easy finding references of oddly specific angles and scenes and such require the help of 3D models, which people will obviously trace over as a reference. Models in art are very important. They can help you learn how the human, or animal for that matter, body looks like, how each muscle looks, and how the human body bends. Here next to my PNG tuber, you'll probably notice the speed paint. It's a drawing I made a little while ago, and I was struggling with the body and angle. Thanks to the 3D model, it became easier for me to draw and realize the idea I had in mind into reality. The drawing is supposed to be rather playful, showing Sorrel hiding and whispering with a smile on her face. I've had the idea of how I want the pose to look like, so I knew how to position a 3D model in a way that'll help my drawing. You can notice a huge difference with the 3D model. My drawing became easier to understand and the pose looks way less stiff in my opinion, which is always good. Drawing poses from mind is very difficult, regardless how good you are with perspective, anatomy, or anything else. It's important to always have a reference. Impossible. 3D models have as much use as an eraser, liner brush, airbrush, copy and paste, lasso, and other tools people tend to use on a daily basis. So, is using 3D models in art considered cheating? No, it's not. It's here to help you, so don't be ashamed. That's all for the video. Thank you for watching.